In the painfully male-dominated art scene is Mona Hatoum. Going on 70 in 2022, she identifies as British Palestinian and currently resides in London. Her birthplace is Lebanon, Hatoum not identifying with it due to the nation's inferior treatment of her from her Palestinian heritage, with her being unable to claim a Lebanese identity card. She has a strong artistic background with large amounts of formal training, having studied graphic design and attending two different art schools before finally beginning her career. The tumultuous struggle with her identity and her displacement from her homeland shows itself in Hatoum's work. This common theme can be seen in many of her works, such as the almost ironically yet aptly named Home and Homebound installations, calls to immigrants rejected and trapped simultaneously by their own countries. Hatoum's identity as a woman is explored in works like Corps étranger and So Much I Want to Say, with her discussing feminist themes of empowerment and lack thereof through her manipulation of her own body. Hatoum also produces works like Under Siege and A Bigger Splash, combining themes of the human body, physical harm, and oppression with the ever-looming sense of discomfort and uncanny feeling instilled in viewers by her work. Her sculpting materials further contribute to this, a stark contrast between the cold, unfeeling nature of metal, as seen in Greater Divide, compared to works like Kefir, which was partially constructed out of Hatoum's own hair and is undoubtedly organic in nature. She uses a variety of different artistic techniques and mediums, with her vast repertoire of works not just containing sculptures of assisted ready-mades, but also including installations, photography and videography pieces, performance art, and lithograph prints. Her style is relatively minimalist, comprising many sleek works with clean yet harsh lines, enhanced due to her frequent usage of found objects and lighting to improve the viewer experience and get her messaging across. However, it is also considerably abstract in its nature, emphasizing the austerity of her works and the inescapable feeling of unrest that they bring. One of Hatoum's more recognizable, and arguably more impactful works would be Home, an installation making use of many ready-mades. Home shares similarities with many of Hatoum's other works in its use of kitchen utensils as a motif, with items such as a cheese grater, a sieve, and a ladle all on top of a wood-topped table, which possesses thick, heavy metal legs with wheels at the bottom, contrasting with the small, domestic kitchen appliances, and creates a clinical or industrial feeling. The work itself uses copious amounts of metal, from the kitchen utensils to the wires wrapped around them and trailing all over the floor, to the horizontal steel wires stretching across the doorframe to the work, barring viewers from any physical interaction with it. The wires wrapping around the utensils frequently conduct electricity, with bulbs on the table lighting up and buzzing, crackling noises emerging at random intervals. This work uses juxtaposition and a heavy sense of irony, with the contrasts between the clinical nature of metal and the homeliness of wood and a kitchen setting, as well as the name Home, compared to the work, which possesses a sense of danger due to the violent electric current throughout the piece. The monochromatic silver gray of the metal also emphasizes the detached nature of the work, with no saturated colors present to create joy or visual brightness, like a lived-in home would usually contain. Most installations can be viewed from many angles, but not this one. Despite the thinness of the wires, the perfectly straight lines across the doorframe create the clear impression that the viewer was not welcome in the location that was meant to be a home, connecting to Hatoum's theme of displacement or exclusion from a place meant to be welcoming, feeling rejected or closed off from her very own home. Home could also connect to her identity as someone female due to the trope of women conventionally working in the kitchen, with the danger that comes with womanhood being shown through the danger of the electricity present in the work. Hatoum's messaging has made waves in the arts world, with her winning awards such as the Julio Gonzalez Award in 2020 and the Ada Louise Huxtable Prize in 2022, as well as hosting numerous solo exhibitions throughout her career. The feminist tones of her work allow for discussion about women and other marginalized people to occur. Additionally, she has become a voice for immigrants like herself, who do not feel a full sense of belonging to any country and are not at home in the world. Art is a vessel through which culture and our current society is expressed, and Hatoum does just that through her works.